What's up, everyone? This is Todd Hazelton from TechnoBuffalo.com. I'm the senior editor of mobile. You've probably seen my posts on the website, and now I have the Verizon Wireless Droid Incredible 4G LTE. Yes, it's a mouthful. Now let's get to an unboxing. Quickly pop it open. Here's the phone itself. Now keep in mind, this is sort of like Verizon's iteration of the One X, although it's a bit watered down from what you'd get on Sprint with the Evo 4G LTE or AT&T with the HTC One X. Quick look at the phone. You've got the touch buttons on the bottom here. Nice little red accent power button up top next to a 3.5mm headphone jack. Really cool, sort of contoured back here. It's got a nice rigid gripping. This is sort of in line with what Verizon has always offered with their LTE phones, or their Incredible phones rather. So you've got the red accents and this contour design that we saw on the earlier ones. Of course, there's also Beats audio support, so you get some of the features that you find in the One X series. There's the micro USB charging port. Under the back, you've got a 1700 milliamp hour battery, and this does support Verizon's 4G LTE network. Let's dive into the phone a bit in just a second, but first, what's in the box? You got a start guide. If we could shake it out. Start guide right there. And underneath you have the power charger. And then Verizon's 4G LTE card, which is already in the phone itself. So not much. You don't get headphones, but you do get a charger and the phone itself. $149. Quickly, let's go over the specs. Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich. We'll see that this is a 4-inch display. It's LCD and it has a QHD resolution. 1700 milliamp hour battery. I said that. Also 8 megapixel camera on the back and a VGA front-facing camera on the front for video chat. It also is powered by 1.2 gigahertz Snapdragon S4 processor. Let's power it up and check it out now. And we're back, and I have the phone all powered on. Right here you can see we've got the Sense user interface, Sense 4, which actually has a lot of enhancements. Here you can manage all of your music in one place, and it's one music player instead of having, you know, dozens to go through. So if you install Spotify, for example, that'll fall in here as well. And let me show you the camera application. Here you can see 8 megapixel quality, shoots in QHD video. Whoops. And I'm not sure it's going. But you can also change that up to 1080p video for a much higher quality. What you don't get, however, with this is the rapid fire image sense engine that you get on the One X. You can take a picture really quick just like that. And speaking of the One X, just for comparison, I have AT&T's version here. You can see that the Incredible 4G LTE doesn't have sort of the chic look that the One X has. It has a smaller screen, but in exchange you do get the removable battery and expandable storage on this, so that's a nice trade-off. And real quick, the One X runs on AT&T's, and it's running away there, 4G LTE network. This runs on Verizon's 4G LTE network, and it's super fast. I have a full signal here. This is in New York City. And we're cruising up to 20 megabits per second down right now, 21, sort of peaking out. And on the upload side, we hit 16, and I've done this a little bit this morning, so you can see I actually have several results reflecting really solid speeds, the lowest of which was 10 megabits per second on the download speed, and looks like 11.9 on the upload, so super fast LTE speeds there. Other features of the phone, quickly, you don't have too much bloatware. That's not a feature, but you do have some demos for real racing here, Slingbox, Slacker, NFL Mobile. These are things I did not install. They came on the phone itself. Verizon Video, VZ Navigator. VZ Navigator, I guess, is nice, but really you don't want to pay for that. This comes with free navigation itself, so there's no real reason for that to be on this phone. Everything's super snappy. We can see that it's a Snapdragon S4 processor, really great chip, and I've always loved using it. I kind of wish this had a dedicated phone camera button, but it doesn't. And I know that the One X doesn't have that either, but when you're focusing on an 8 megapixel camera, it's one of the sort of better features of this phone besides the processor and data speeds. You kind of want that, added, and I'm not quite sure why Verizon decided to remove ImageSense or HTC on that case. It could be that they wanted this phone to sit at $149, and the Galaxy S3, of course, would be sort of your flagship device. Still very nice phone, though. I've enjoyed using it so far in the brief time today, but stay tuned for my full review. This is Todd Hazelton from TechnoBuffalo.com.